Oh, we do have a wobbly, wobbly table. Oh, we do have a wobbly, wobbly life. Hello.
Hello.
Hello to people of the world, but obviously we're going to keep this on as a video. But we thought, me and Stuart have got together this morning to talk about our, oh, if anyone's there, somebody's there, can you tell us whether you can hear us or not? I think so, because there's a green bar in the, so yes, I think sound will be all right.
Does it go up if you get louder? Like, oh, no.
You know what we need?
What?
Shove that under that.
Oh, under bit of, here we go. Oh, ow. Oh,
go on.
Oh,
go on, Carol.
I'm trying. There you go.
There. Now it's not wobbling quite so much, but we still have to be careful about watching it.
Yeah.
Hello, Helena Props. Thank you. Sounds good. Right, so we're fine. We've had a get together this morning, Stuart and I. Most of you know Stuart already, don't you? Stuart Grouther, my comedy partner. Let me do this.
Oh, that's a flattering angle.
Oh, back a bit. There
you go. Yeah, sorted.
That right. Sorted. So we've had our meeting today to work out what musical numbers we are doing for Stockport Pride. And we've got them sorted now.
We have.
Haven't we?
Been very productive today.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
We've sang through everything.
Good.
And I've discovered, by the way, that this here laptop will probably go all the way up my stairs. So I can do a live showing you my drag, you know, at some point. One of the things I did want to do today, actually, was talk a little bit about some of the cruelty-free makeup brands.
Oh, yes.
That we use. I'm not sure if you're aware, but there is a TV and kind of... a TV brand, really. It's focused mainly at TV, isn't it?
Primarily TV, but it's used in theatre as well. But yeah.
Cryolan. And Cryolan is, it's more for people like us with kind of, you know, shadow that we have to hide, the pan sticks. Do they do a liquid foundation as well? Cryolan.
I'd have to check on that. I can. Prop.
But the Cryolan pan stick is fantastic. Really good. Some of the eye makeup that we've both started using of late is we use NYX white thick pen, don't we?
You do. I don't anymore. I use Meron, don't I? But yeah, I did used to.
Meron. What's Meron?
So it's like another theatrical brand.
Oh, right.
Clown White, it's called. A lot of drag queens, you get that sort of white line right under the eye that makes them...
I've got a little tub of Clown White somewhere.
Yes, you have. I remember this.
That I bought from somewhere. Cryolan foundation is fabulous. It's very, very thick, and it's they do a liquid one.
They do a liquid one. I'm just going to show you. There you go. Just to show, you know, I'm not lying. It's not my shade.
Kat Von D eyeliner, I cannot sing the praises of highly enough.
You love a bit of that, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tattoo liner.
I use it on my lips. I use it as a lip liner.
Oh, we both do that.
Or is it a lip liner that I bought?
I think it might be a multi-purpose, you know. No, it is the purple one.
Yeah.
It's a lip liner.
Lip liner.
Yeah, because we had a treat, didn't we?
Kat Von D makeup is fantastic.
It's very good.
And just this last Christmas, we discovered a brand called Give Face Cosmetics.
Oh, we love Give Face. Sponsor us, please.
Yeah, we'd love that. Give Face Cosmetics, which again is all vegan and cruelty free. And they've just got really good palettes. In fact, I grabbed my... Do you have a chat, Stuart?
You do that. About further brands I also use, can be slightly controversial. I also use Jeffree Star, which is entirely vegan, and I'm not going to go into the politics of, you know, sort of makers, creators, obviously within reason. But I'm just going to talk about things that are vegan and cruelty-free, so you can make your own choices. They're very good quality. She's gone to get a palette from Give First. What else do we like? There's tons of really great what they call indie makeup brands on the internet. I would like to draw your attention actually to, there's an Instagram account if you're on there and you're looking for vegan and cruelty-free makeup called Indie Makeup Spotlight.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, which is so it's all entirely independently owned brands, and she's dedicated to only featuring products that are cruelty-free or vegan. So to the extent that some brands will have cruelty-free actual products, but they'll still sell things like mink lashes. So if they do, yeah, which is just like grim. Why do you want a mink on your face, for God's sake? I'd begrudge it. So she won't feature them because they're not a cruelty-free brand.
Cool.
Sort of thing. So you can...
there's my Kat Von D purple lip. It's so magnificent. It really is. Usually with lip liner, I've always been a purple lip liner, pink lipstick girl. Always. That's my NYX, the white, which I use for my bottom eyelid here and my highlighter up here. And these Give Face Cosmetics. I bought both myself and Stuart a palette for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
And you can put your own colours together. So them were the colours that I got for my palette. And mirror. Oh, look.
Oh.
I've done a weird thing.
It's like Inception.
Yeah, I got you all different colours, didn't I? Because you're
more
greens and
greeny golds. That's more my sort of favourite colours.
And then you got this one for us at Christmas.
I did. The Douce palette by Juvia's Place, who are a great black-owned makeup brand. Very competitively priced, really good quality stuff, all vegan and cruelty-free. And they're just some beautiful palettes. I mean, look at that. That's 80s on toast. And that's
gorgeous. Them's like my 4 key colours.
Yeah. A lot of people have a quad
and the
of colours.
silver.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, before I forget, if you did want to follow that account, they're the details. It's called Indie Makeup Spotlight, and it's run by...
for a sec. There we go.
And it's run by a brilliant YouTuber called Amy Loves Makeup, who she sort of reviews things better than what I'm doing right now, because I'm just touching my shoulder at the moment. She don't do that. So yeah, go follow her. She's great.
Finally, the final thing I want to show you is this. A company called W7 brought out of quite a few vegan items last year. So this is the very vegan highlighting powder.
Oh, look at that.
And it's got a really good, if anyone's a fan of drag queen, Farrah, you know her, it's that kind of highlight.
Oh, Farrah Moan, yeah.
Yeah.
You can find her online.
Yeah. So there you go. That's them.
That's them. I use their mascara as well. They're all very good. It's got a nice logo as well, which you always kind of want, don't you? I like a logo. Anyway, so yeah, that's my makeup packs. Not got any on at the moment. Makeup envy. Oh, bless you, Helen. Helen has put makeup envy.
I know, I saw.
Beautiful, that palette of hers, isn't it? It's very interesting because my mother, she has a very sort of specific makeup look, and I mean that in a good way because everyone's got their own style and stuff like that. But you're very purpley, aren't you? Kind of frosty.
I'm very 80s.
Yeah,
I'm still.
Fabulous.
Speaking of which,
where's that like the Grim Reaper?
Well, we're talking about
fabulous.
Give Face Cosmetics. I got these two.
Oh yes.
Oil-based liquid lips from Give Face Cosmetics, which are for me just perfect. Frosted pinks with a purple liner. Always been the same.
She loves them, and you can also they also do this thing called like what's it called? Don't quote me on the product name, but it's like a lip oil, so it sort of primes your lip, sort of dries out some of the moisture. That makes it sound gross, but it's not. And then when you put the thing over the top, it sort of stays the best. I love cruelty-free stuff in pound shops. Yeah, we've got to be ingenious about tracking down things, haven't we?
Yeah.
In terms of,
I've never really looked in the pound shops at the makeup.
I mean,
no, not necessarily, no. But we should.
Yeah.
Let's see what
we could do a video actually, go around the pound shop, see what they say.
I've always wanted to do a pound shop video because of Well, there's a guy called Joseph Lincoln, who's a brilliant YouTuber, vegan.
Yeah.
And he did a dollar store day where everything he ate was from the dollar store.
Oh, why?
It was really interesting though, actually, and I thought, oh, I should do one of them with Poundland.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if the Poundland would have much in for vegans. I'm sure they would. Like a tin of beans.
Bargain makeup and pound shop accidentally vegan. Yeah, look, Helen has put bargain makeup and pound shop accidentally vegan stuff for fab. I love accidentally vegan things.
I'm going to have a look now, actually. Definitely. And just see, you know, because they've got the cruelty-free logo on. Well, some brands, I suppose, say suitable for vegans, don't they?
They do. It's lovely.
So we've also worked out, as well as working out our numbers that we're doing for Stockport Pride, and probably a couple of them might carry on over to Bolton Pride as well, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, no, we do a completely fresh show every time.
We've worked out. Well, we do some of our key numbers.
We do a different show for everybody. I'm kidding.
And we have also worked out our costumes. So we're basically doing 8 changes, aren't we?
Yes. There's chorus members in the Phantom of the Opera that change less than us.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
So we've got one outfit for the parade.
Mm-hmm.
And then starts our colour coordinated outfits that will be for the pride flag.
Mm-hmm.
Red, orange, yellow, blue, green, purple, black, brown.
Yeah, we're adopting the newly sort of I don't want to say reconfigured, sort of the new design of the pride flag, which features the black and brown stripe as well.
Which some people got very upset about.
Yeah, surprisingly, I sort of, not to get too political on this, but I sort of don't know what giving recognition to other people takes away from you. But, you know, you do you. But, you know, that's the flag I recognise as the pride flag now. So we're going to honour that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't got one.
I mean that.
No, not one of them. I've got the
one.
standard old issue.
Yeah. Well, that's you know, it's
pride
things
flag.
Do change with the times, don't they? You know, and like.
Does it make my existing pride flag obsolete?
No.
Or could I add a stripe?
Or 2.
Imagine that. Imagine a black and a brown sequined stripe.
No. I mourn the fact that the flag no longer has the hot pink.
Or the turquoise.
Yeah. Which, if you don't know, originally it had 2 extra colours, the rainbow flag. As we just said, the turquoise and the hot pink. And it was due to a manufacturing shortage that they removed them from the original design.
Want to save, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
What were the original colour meanings? Let's look that up because that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Pride flag colour meanings.
So
they've all got, all right. So
yeah.
Hot pink was
sexuality.
Red was life, is life.
Yeah.
Orange is healing. Yellow is sunlight. Green is nature. Turquoise is magic. That one was taken out.
Queer magic.
Blue was serenity, and purple was spirit.
Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just lovely?
Yeah, it's a shame they took the turquoise out because it was actually, it's not like they took it off an end.
No, it's just sort of bang in the middle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Although, what you could sort of say, I appreciate we're looking at this here, and you can't see it, but see,
I'll show you.
Some magic and sexuality that were removed, actually,
you can't
get those.
The one that says sunlight is yellow, by the way. Oh, you can see it now.
Yeah. But you sort of see those colours in the trans pride flag, don't you?
In the
trans pride
that's
flag.
Pink and turquoise. It's just them colours.
Pink and turquoise, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, all right, if you're discarding them, we'll have them.
We'll have them.
We'll have them and we'll use them.
Yeah.
We'll love them. You do.
So, yeah, there you go.
It'd be lovely to know if any of you will be coming along to Stockport Pride. To see it's a free event all day, right in the town centre, smack bang right near Stockport's historical marketplace.
Yeah.
which is one of the top 10 things about Stockport. One of the other top 10 things about Stockport, we found this online last year, was that Amazon stopped telling me things. Oh.
Mail has new messages. You'd think it had learnt your name.
Everything's going mad over here. What was I even saying then?
What are the top 10 things about Stockport?
Oh, yeah. It's near Manchester. We read that out last year, didn't we? That was
not
actually...
our thoughts.
No,
not
our
thoughts.
We found a list online, top 10 things about Stockport. Number 1, it's historical marketplace.
Very historical.
Number 2, it's near to Manchester. So it was actually, it's got to be said, we had such a lovely day last year.
Oh, fantastic!
We had an amazing day.
We were shattered. We worked, didn't we? We worked that day. Let me tell you.
We're going to be working this day because we're on all day. Mm-hmm. Well, we've got 2 major spots, haven't we? And then
doing hosting.
Well, we did 3 20-minute spots last time we went.
4, weren't it? Was it 4? 3 or 4?
I think it was 3.
3. It was 3. No, it was 3.
20-minute spots like broken up throughout the day. Good afternoon. Are we dancer? Are we human or are we dancer? My mind is open.
For signs of battle.
And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human or are we dancer?
That's not one of the songs, but a great one anyway.
Yeah, I do love that song, actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Humans.
Just Human.
The
Killers.
The Killers.
They're a good band, actually.
You did it again, then?
What?
He did this before. You were in there and he said something about you sound like a woman, then.
What is gender?
A full-on, full-blown woman.
What is gender?
Well, do you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying. I'm just being facetious now. Hiya, Shirley. Hello.
Good afternoon, Shirley.
Yeah.
How are you, darling? You've missed the bit about makeup, but we're going to leave this video online, so you'll have to go back and look at some of the vegan, cruelty-free brands of makeup that we use and are big fans of. Mm-hmm. None of which sponsor us. We're open to such sponsorship. Yeah. Kat Von D, give Kate Face Cosmetics.
And while you're at it, Kat, vaccinate your kids.
Oh, she's not.
She's an anti-vaxxer, yeah. I know. However, purely to focus on the cruelty-freeness, that is a brand. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, I'm not going political.
No, not at this time. No.
So
yeah, sorry.
Let's talk about some of our songs.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Let's.
We're opening with.
Yes, Vax the Kids, loving it. Yeah. Thank you, or are we dancer? We agree. Yeah.
What songs are we doing?
Oh, what songs? Oh, sorry. So we're opening with from the musical Gypsy, which, if it was released now, would probably be called Romany Traveller, but at the time it's called Gypsy.
Yeah. Well, that was her stage name.
Yeah, Gypsy Rose. I know, I'm being facetious. It's a brilliant show if you haven't seen it. Brilliant film. Every version of it's great.
You'll be swell. You'll be great. Gonna have the whole world on a plate. Starting here, starting now. Honey, everything's coming up roses. That one.
Mamma mia. Everything's coming up roses, which is a fabulous song, but I've been dying for us to do it for ages.
Yeah.
I love Gypsy. Gypsy's a fantastic show.
No, we're not doing that one. I think we did it. No, we did do it last year.
We did I Am last year.
Yeah.
We did it a lot. We did a huge wedding event last year as well. 2 huge wedding events last year.
Both lesbian weddings and both so gorgeous, but they're different. One, they were both in wedding dresses, and at the other, they were both in suits and shirts and ties.
We did 3.
They were gorgeous.
Because we did
gorgeous.
The two gentlemen's. I won't say their names in case they don't want to be identified.
Oh yeah.
We did 3.
La Casa Fall.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's always nice to do weddings. So what else are we doing?
After that, we are going intro. Oh, we're doing another show tune because you may or may not know. Basically, we both started off in musical theatre. That's how we met as well. We're doing a song called Bosom Buddies from MAME, most famously played by, well, the film Rosalind Russell and the stage show Angela Lansbury.
I liked Rosalind Russell.
I like Rosalind.
She's
in
Gypsy's mum, isn't she?
Yeah. Rose.
Yeah.
You ain't getting 25 cents out of me, Rose. Well, I'll get it.
Another egg roll, Mr. Goldstone.
If we did that show, it'd be another aquafaba roll.
No, because in America,
Yeah.
it's not egg.
What do you mean?
It's,
an egg roll. Oh, of course. It's a bit like
It's a bit like
what do they call it in Chinese
spring
cuisine?
rolls.
Yeah.
A bit like a spring roll. It's kind of batter, and I know that because I've been watching Joseph Lincoln, who's the vegan I was talking about before.
Yes.
And he got some from Dollar Store. I'm sure they were from Dollar Store, 10 in a box.
That's good.
And he said they were gorgeous. They were like really, really, really nice.
As Freckle says on the web series, The Fabulous Life of Caleb Gallo, I could be paraphrasing. Sometimes the more expensive thing is worse. I'll leave you with that. Anyway, so yeah, we're doing that.
What other songs are we doing?
Then we're doing 2 solo spots as well. So we're going to do a lip sync number each.
Yeah. Do you want to? Shall we leave those as secrets?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave them as secrets
Protect me, bro.
for now. But we're both doing a mime number. Big clue. Mine's a Streisand. But
Is it
very
people?
early. It's a very early Streisand.
Is it people?
No, I reckon actually, a lot of people won't know it.
Maybe not, but it's a great number.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we'll close our first set with our fave. Well, it's not. Well, they're all our fave. We're going to finish with a compilatory number that might have been seen in a film.
Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder where they sleep at night. When the sale comes first and the truth comes second, just stop for a minute and smile. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Starts with that.
So that was pitch perfect what you just did then.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
That's good.
If we're not getting sponsored, I'm not doing PR for anybody.
Exactly.
So that's our first set.
Why are we looking down here? Come and see it.
I don't know why I did that.
Look where the camera is. That's the camera where the little.
I'll do it again. We're not getting sponsored. I'm not doing free PR for anybody. I want stuff. No, I don't. It's not important.
I want lots of things.
No, I do. I'm poor, actually. I'm poor. So, yeah, sponsor me. Anyway, so that's our first set, isn't it, love?
Yes.
So... our second set, we are opening with a classic Vegan Queens number from the Vakihara Picture Show. It's astounding.
Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
That's right, it's Ness and Dorma. You can expect similar attempts at wit when we host live.
Yeah.
I mean that purely as a read on me. Rocky, yes, it is indeed from a picture show that has Rocky in it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to open with that, and then we're doing 2 live numbers, 1 each, which I think let's keep those secret as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because they're special ones, actually.
They are,
aren't they?
They are.
And then we've got 2 final duets,
we have,
haven't we?
By from the film Cher, starring Cher. It's the Shoop Shoop song. It's a cover, isn't it? I don't think it's her original song.
Hug him and squeeze him tight. Find out what you want to know. If it's love, if it really is, it's there in his kiss.
Now that's the way he acts.
I know that's not the way. Probably not like that.
I'll see how I feel on the day. Surely, yes, it is. It's in his case.
Yeah.
That's where it is. Or Are We Dancer? Yes, I've seen Rocky a number of times. I love the Rocky Horror Show.
I've never seen it on stage.
Why not?
No.
Oh, it's fun.
I'm a huge fan of the film.
It's good. It's funny. You get to
I
feel close
know.
to people.
But I thought they stopped all that. I thought they stopped all the kind of
I mean, officially.
PC gone mad, isn't it? Nobody's allowed to throw anything. Because weren't people throwing like Nescafe and Kit Kats and
Don't know.
things?
Don't know. Sometimes
Which is fine if it's a sachet.
Kit
A
Kat chunky to the
sachet.
right ear.
A tiny
makes a point.
sachet of coffee would be fine, but a jar.
You do what you do.
I know it's not right though, is it?
No, it's not right. You're right. And then what's our final one, love? Usually we're a smelly wig.
Which one? Oh, we're doing Waterloo because we love that.
It's a great celebratory song.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to get involved. Oh, look, see, this is a dangerous Rocky Horror can be. Or are we down to I got injured by an umbrella during the rain bit years ago?
See, this
There
is
you
why we
go.
stopped it, innit? We were throwing rice. Go and see. I'm gonna go and see it live. I'd have to go in costume.
In drag, yeah. Definitely.
I'd probably go as Columbia.
I've already got. Yeah,
I've already got the jacket.
I would go as
I know it
Christopher
smells.
Biggins as unnamed partygoer.
Oh, I know, bless him.
He is. He's in that. I like Christopher Biggins. Although he made silly comments about bisexuality on Big Brother,
Yeah, he did.
which is like, no, it's a real thing, so let's not do that. But other than that, I
Well,
think he's a good entertainer.
what a lot of people don't know is Jason and I are both bisexual.
Mm.
We just happen to be in a gay marriage and we're monogamous, which makes us gay. Doesn't, though. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It doesn't erase it.
No.
It doesn't
But
erase it.
we're both.
I'm not bisexual, so I'm a full gay, but that's all right. It's not as interesting, but there we go. No, actually, if we're being thingy, queer. I'm queer.
It does hurt
Yeah.
when our allies speak. That kind of bothered me last year as well on Big Brother when Anne Widdecombe went
Oh yeah.
in the celebrity one, and all of the LGBT contestants were in sleep.
Mm.
They were kind of protecting her.
From Courtney, yeah, who
Yeah.
was calling her out and
Exactly.
saying, "No, if you want to say that, you've got to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You've got to justify what you're saying.
Yep,
Otherwise, don't.
I completely agree.
You know,
Yeah.
Courtney Act's bloody good, actually.
Oh, I love Courtney
We
Act.
like Courtney Act.
Yeah, she's fabulous. Another vegan queen.
Also bisexual, isn't she, as well?
Yeah,
She's pansexual.
There's only 4 vegan queens I know of. There's us 2, the vegan queens.
Yes.
There's Honey the Bronx,
Oh, yeah, honey.
the vegan queen.
Mm-hmm.
She calls herself.
Mm.
I love you, Honey the Bronx. And,
I mean, we love you, honey.
of course we do.
If you want to
and-
sponsor us or give us things, that's fine.
And Courtney, Courtney Act. Oh no, I've got Courtney Act. Do you get it now? Why she's called Courtney Act? Just in case you didn't. I hope at least one person has gone. Oh.
Mm,
As soon as you say it with an
Yeah.
Australian accent
exactly.
and in a sentence.
Yeah, or an English. It kind of works in an English. Courtney Act.
Morning, Liv.
Morning, Liv.
She living the dream, honey.
Oh, has anyone got any favourite drag names actually? Because I really like my name is not a pun in drag. Neither is yours.
Well, I've always been Gemini. Well, no, I haven't always been Gemini actually, because at first called myself Legs. This is years and years ago, just Legs. Then I found out that there was a drag queen called Legs Up Lucy, so I got rid of Legs. Then I became Gemini.
Yeah.
Then I got into a double act, and we became Dom Daniel.
Yes.
Which is a beautiful word. It's a deep part of hell.
Very Dante.
Dom Daniel. And then that didn't work out. So I stayed solo as Dom Daniel for a while. And then I was like, I don't want this name because it was a name for the double act.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel right me carrying it. So I'm going back to Gemini, which is, of course, my star sign. So,
Also
yeah,
mine.
I mean, Gemini's been my main name over the years.
It's true.
You've only had 3, haven't you?
3 over the time, yeah. Back when, not as far back as her when.
All right.
No, I don't mean it horrible.
You
but...
do.
No, I don't. Can horrible you? Oh, crikey.
What I want.
Or are we dancing? I once saw someone called an abortion, and bloody hell, that was interesting seeing reactions.
I bet it was.
I bet it was.
Oh, there's some. We come up with some names. We ever have a drink on Canal Street, we're always coming up with daft names,
Yeah.
aren't we? One of my favourites
So
I've ever
ones.
heard was from Trixie and Katia.
Go on.
Karen from Finance, that they met in Australia.
Oh, Karen from
That's an
Finance. That's
amazing
great
name for a
name.
drag queen.
Love
Ladies and gentlemen, Karen from Finance.
Over here with a bit.
Spat then, sorry.
Peggy from HR. Or is it? Has there been a dispute?
Peggy, head cleaner.
Have you heard of the charity? Oh, the charity Cancer is a Drag. I don't know.
No.
I'm not familiar with them actually.
No.
Thank you, Shirley. I will look them up.
Yeah, we will.
Well, I'll have a look at that afterwards. I'm a trusty prop.
Yes, thank you, Shirley. No, never heard of them.
I want to patent one, so I kind of don't want to mention it in this in case someone robs it, even though I don't want it as my drag name.
What?
From Thunderbirds, Tracy Island. That's got it anyway. I'll just tell you. Why is no one as yet? And if you do it after watching this, or anyone what you know, then you owe me £1.
Have very goodly.
Nice. Yeah, we like that. Why has no sort of sci-fi nerdy drag queen called themselves Tracy Island from Thunderbirds? Because that's mint. Sorry. I also like patio furniture. I like Estee Lauder Harder Faster. My cousin. My mum were proper vibing on it once, and my mum, biological mum, not my drag mum, loves coming up with drag names. It's something she does when she's done the crossword. It's a daily paper. And she was like, she used to be a nurse actually for background, and she was like, "Oh, do you know what'd be funny? Coco de Mol," but da mol as in mol meaning woman. I thought that was all right for her actually. She's a Caucasian woman of a certain age.
Didn't I? No, because we've never done
Head of Lettuce. Yes, I love Head of Lettuce. She's brilliant. Sorry.
I don't know.
She's great. She always wears green hair, funnily enough. She's great.
I was just going to show for those of them that haven't ever seen us, you know, like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just so as you know, that's us. The Vegan Queens.
On Instagram.
I'll show you this picture. We got caught in an elevator by a nasty man. Look, and he took a picture. How awful. Do you know what I mean?
I just wiped what's-its on my legs, as you can tell.
Oh, I love that one.
From Christmas show.
That were us doing a Christmas show for old folks where we used to work. Can you see us?
I wonder what happened to that necklace. I'd love that to that back. I don't know where it is.
Mine's in my bag upstairs.
It'll be somewhere. I've got so much drag just around my house. Right.
That was us leaving the stage in the shopping centre at Bolton last year.
Oh, that bow. I just found that bow as well.
Oh yeah, it's a nice one. That's a
rainbow
rainbow bow.
Yeah.
Get it, girl.
I will.
Oh, there you go. That's what weddings we did. So we'll just show you just a picture from it. That's all. Both in us wedding outfits. With a great big hat on, me with a tiny fascinator.
We were told we'd be bride assistants, but
we've got some lovely pictures, haven't we?
Lovely.
Even only over the last couple of years. And if you want to watch any of our out stuff, if you pop along to our channel, the Vegan Queens, we've got quite a bit of stuff on there. Before we started doing live shows, we did a couple of videos. Silly things. We did a series of 3 when Theresa met Myri as Theresa May and Myri Black.
My home girl.
That's a trilogy. You've got to watch all 3. It's a lovely journey.
It is.
And one of our favourite ones was one of the first things we ever did. I got this stupid rhyme in my head one day and I couldn't get it out. And I just said to Stuart, can we base a video on this? And we just ended up doing loads of different characters. Can you create a Christmas event for drag and vegans, like a vegan fair with drag acts? No better way to spend a day near Christmas. That's a bloody good idea, that, Helena.
Can't say too much more, but keep your eyes peeled, Helena.
Yeah, we've got things we're working on at the moment already. I'm not going to lie and say exactly that idea, but leaning that way, just later.
Yes.
But there's no reason why day events couldn't be a thing.
I love day drag, as long as the lighting's not too.
What was I saying before that?
You were saying about the rhyme that we made for the first video.
Oh yeah. So I got this stupid rhyme in my head one day. I was like, Stu, I've got to make a video out of this. So we came up with the idea of doing all these different characters from all over the world saying exactly the same rhyme, just in different accents. Should we do our first one? Remember the first one?
The Polish one. Yeah.
Trumpy grabbed my Kriska, and my Kriska was not there. Instead, he grabbed salami. Ha ha, we do not care. That was one of them.
That's Birmingham. And no, it's basically about it was our little political hit back against Donald Trump.
Yeah, it was. So we did two. All of them were none of them were women because he went to grab their things and he ended up grabbing other
various other items.
Yeah, like polony or Blarney
Stone or a Panascouse, or
Yeah, it was good. It's worth watching.
It's a laugh. We had a laugh, and there's outtakes on it, so you can see us pissing about, basically.
Yeah,
messing about. Sorry, I should say.
Well, because we couldn't hold it together over there doing that Irish one at first. You kept losing it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then upstairs we messed a song up because we came up with a song.
Yeah, with the West End ladies. Da, 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 which came about because I had a skirt with spots on. Because I clearly think I'm a demon myself. But the thing is, right, I'll just say this as well as a bit of access. Like, although she's my drag mother and my best friend, she makes me hysterical sometimes. Like, I can't look at her in the face seriously. So she'll sort of turn to me like this on stage or making a video. She'll be like, I'm like,
I don't do it purposely, honestly.
She's very funny. She's very funny, is my point.
Come and see us. You find out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we'd love to see some of you at Stockport Pride. Yeah. And for folk to come up to us and say, watch your channel. Watch those vegan guys. Because that's what the channel we're on. I mean, we should probably be doing this on the Vegan Queen's channel.
Yeah.
But,
But we didn't.
No.
Because this channel's got more traffic.
It's true.
Also, Jason Jason, who did say hello, by the way.
Did he?
He must have been online
earlier.
Jason.
I missed that.
Gemini loves.
Oh, he's there. Yeah. Hello, love to you both. Oh, he's a little.
I love you, Jason. And my hunty daddy, that's what we call Jason, helps us out when we gig. So if you did come down and
he's
those vegan guys, he's
all three of us will be there.
We'll all be there.
Always. And Stuart's lovely fella, Owen, as well.
Endured.
Who's very, very pretty and whose skin annoys me.
Why? Because it's good.
Because I'm jealous of it.
You have good skin. You're all right.
Have you seen his skin? On his face?
Funnily enough, since I go out with him,
it's kind of nice.
He's got lovely skin.
Yeah.
He's beautiful.
People with nice skin annoy me.
I know, sorry.
It's only jealousy. I admire it and then think, why is it not on me? And then I have me Hannibal moment. I could cut it off and put it on me.
Helena says, have you ever seen any drag kings? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think drag kings deserve as much press as drag queens get.
Shall I make the honest confession?
Go ahead.
I don't go to see drag. Because it scares me.
Okay.
I've told you this before.
Yeah, you have, yeah.
The thought of a drag queen getting me up to do something mortifies me. Even though I do it with people. Not always. It's not always a thing we do. But, now and again, the thought of that mortifies me. So if I did ever go and see drag, I'd be right back.
Yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of act people do, doesn't it? I mean, some people's act doesn't necessarily involve audience participation. What's weird is, so like my day job is in like the theatre, and teaching theatre and stuff like that. But like, so I talk a lot and teach about things that are immersive or audience participatory and stuff. But I hate it myself the same way as you. If I go and see a show with that, I don't want to get involved. I just want to experience the show, which seems very contradictory, doesn't it? But
I think that question leads very nicely into a conversation about drag, because I know that there are a lot of older drag queens, my age and younger, actually, who are so deeply offended by this new wave. I don't want you to do this anymore.
You can't tell, but she's poking me under the table.
Ugh.
Oh, wait,
It's Windows 10. You need an update. Well, you're like, wait, we're busy. Can't
they
you
lie
see?
though, because then they do them and then nothing's different. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a lot of drag queens. My age and, because, you know, I'm 50 now. My age and younger, who are so offended by the new kind of generation of drag queens. And there's a tiny part of me understands a tiny part of that, if you get me.
You get what this. You see where they're coming from.
No, they are doing what too many people do, where they're taking one thing that really annoys them, and they are painting the whole new drag with that. Oh, nobody knows anything anymore. You do a good face of makeup, you think you're a drag queen. It's all that kind of view. And there is a lot of that. There's a lot of Instagram queens who are just look queens. And they create looks.
Bloody hell, are they
good?
good?
They look amazing, but they don't do anything. There's no character, as in, you know, not saying they don't have character as people. They don't have a character necessarily that that has a voice.
Sure.
Or can sing a song, or, you know. So I kind of understand, because, you know, drag isn't just looks.
No.
And it never will be. Drag,
it's huge.
You can copy the drag look, doesn't make you a drag queen. Makes you someone who copied the drag look and tried it out. So I understand that people get upset, because a lot of the older drag queens have slogged their asses off on the circuit for years and years and years, and constantly updated their act and spent a fortune on costumes.
Oh, I mean, yeah, God, make no mistake, it's hard work and it's expensive.
Very expensive. And it's weirder for us, because we're trying to be that kind of reuse, rebrand, recycle, you know. And as I said in our live video when we went shopping, oh, well, it weren't live, edited video.
Yeah.
When we went shopping, the one thing we struggle with is shoes. So we've both bought second-hand shoes that are not vegan, because we're both size 8, which is a difficult size to buy for. And that's the kind of compromise that we've had to make from an artistic point of view. Right, we can't afford to be getting besides, actually, if you look at vegan fashion shoes, there's nothing for drag queens.
Yeah,
do you know, like big platforms we like?
I mean, don't get us wrong, some of our shoes are accidentally vegan, if you say that.
Like
so
the PUA boots we've both got.
Yeah,
black boots.
Yeah, but we
know they're vegan.
Yeah.
And I bought that pair of ASOS, which is supposed to be a size 8, and I'm more like a 7.5 because they don't fit me. But they were vegan, advertised as vegan. But a lot of the shoes I own, particularly, I've had nearly 25 years.
Yeah, they're either pre-vegan, or, you know, and everyone will have their own opinion on this. I don't even know what yours is. Well,
Oh, I will wear
things are
second-hand until they fall off.
I have less of a problem with
Well, you're not funding any industry.
I'm not funding it. I realise that's me. And
we're both the same. We're both the same on that. I mean, there are things I would never wear. Feathers.
Yeah, feathers, fur. Never.
But I will wear leather shoes or suede shoes, only because I've had them 25 years, and I'm not throwing them away and spending 150 quid on a pair of vegan high heels that aren't really good for drag anyway.
Yeah.
They're perfectly good. I've made my peace with that, you know. So,
well, you know, that's a done deal. So you may as well use them and not contribute to waste.
Oh, I need this to move.
I know it's dead hard. A drag queen once had me take my bra off on stage from under my top while I was on holiday. Lucky I'd had a drink. Was it like that scene in Flashdance? You know, that one where she pulls her bra out of her sleeve.
See, that's the kind of thing that mortifies me, though. What if they got me up on stage, pulling pants down, and I didn't have my nice underpants on?
Oh, see, I don't like that.
What?
Like when people do that, like entertainers, not just drag queens, but we're talking about drag here. You know, when things are quite, or like a little bit invasive. Like if someone pulled my pants down, I'd be annoyed, not because I'm embarrassed, but like I didn't say you could do that. Do you know what I mean? It's like I've been in drag before, like that event I did the other week when somebody tried to kiss me when I was performing. They sort of beckoned me over. I thought they wanted to take my picture because people do that at shows sometimes. Like you're basic, you know this. But like then tried to put their tongue down my throat, and I'm like, no. No, I'm working. What are you doing? You haven't asked my permission. And for me, that falls under that as well. That's inappropriate.
I even get a little bit annoyed. Like if somebody just walks up to me and says, "Hiya," and then grabs my boob, I know it's a fake boob. I know, obviously, but do you know what I mean? If someone said,
okay.
Can I press? Then I'd say, "Of course you can. Go on." Aren't they good?
Different.
Silicone, chicken fillets. You know. But if somebody just grabs at you, it's not.
You've got to be consensual. I think there's a conception sometimes that people are public property.
Yeah.
Because you go out looking visibly theatrical, let's call it that. It's like, I'm just a person here doing my job when we're hosting and things like that. And I don't come to your job and knock the bin off your shoulder, do I? So there you go. That was my soapbox moment. So, but yeah. But no, you're absolutely right. A lot of, I mean, there is a whole new generation of drag now. AFAB queens, assigned female at birth, who are performing as drag queens. Brilliant. Drag kings, it's becoming much more known. Not as well known as drag queens. And, they haven't got the recognition they deserve yet. Although, if anybody watches Dragula the third season, which is sort of like a punky alternative RuPaul's Drag Race, if you don't know it. The new season features a assigned female at birth queen and a drag king as well.
Dragula?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
So, yeah.
Oh, well, cool.
Good, yeah.
They've done that because of the controversy last year about RuPaul saying, no, I wouldn't have a trans female on the show. And then he did. Oh, I hate it when it does this. Yeah. I don't know why it hid that comment then, or our dancer, but it did. Hey, Produce Nut Pills. I love those love hearts. Anybody joining us on Friday for our live diner style mukbang? And has everybody seen the video from yesterday where we introduced some Manchester eateries? I understand one person's been a bit bothered by the length of the eating segments, but just fast forward through them, just speed up eating segments.
I love watching people do things in fast.
I do. I actually find it quite interesting. That's why I told Jason keep it in.
But that's okay. Everyone's different.
Yeah.
Everyone's got their preferences. That's fine.
What else can we say about Pride? Oh, Stuart's done this lovely offer on our first number. We discussed it the other day on our first number. On our first number, before the number starts, there are some voices of the past.
Yeah.
And a little bit of a nod to Stonewall, which I'm very excited about.
Because if you're not aware, it's 50 years since Stonewall, which if you're not too familiar with, Google. But the idea basically is that it's sort of recognised as the kickoff point for what we think of as the modern gay rights movement, basically. And when I say gay rights, I mean LGBT rights as it became. So 50 years this year.
What foods are we making, Produce Not Pills? When we do our Vegan Queens cooking video, do you mean? Which is probably going to be over the next couple of weeks, we've said, haven't we?
Fingers crossed next week, but that's a tentative.
It's penciled in.
I'm very busy. I've got props.
We're going to be making scones. Well, we're not.
No, I'm not available that day. I have an appointment with a contact lens.
2 lovely ladies will be here making scones. They'll be doing some fruit scones and some cheese and herb scones in this very kitchen, right here.
We've advertised it on Spare Room, you see. That's why they pop in, do a cooking, live the dream. Hi, live the dream. Hi, the rebalancer. Hello.
Hi, the rebalancer.
How are you?
Live the dream. Why?
Oh, yum. Sorry.
Yum.
I know. I've not had
I
one
was
yet.
like, do I need to explain what a scone is?
No, I was see me though trying to be like proper, really supportive. Like, yeah, that's great. So you're both vegans and drag queens. Which came first for you as friends? Both queens together or both vegans together? Vegans. Well, that's an interesting one.
I was both first, wasn't I?
Yes, because I remember when you said.
I mean,
you
I was
decided to
a
go
drag
vegan.
queen 37 years ago. Kind of 12, 13 is when I started. And from there, built up. And you went vegan not long after, didn't you? But,
Yeah,
I mean,
it was when you said that you were going vegan,
I was
and
shocking.
I'd been sort of in the background thinking about it.
And I'd have been like, Stuart, you have to.
Yeah.
Do you know what they go through? Because when I first went vegan, which it was after watching a documentary called Vegucated, I've mentioned it before, brilliant.
Yeah.
Took me twice seeing it though. Second time I watched it, I said, that's it, done. Came home, gave all my vegetarian food away. I was utterly convinced, and I don't mind admitting this because I know a lot of people think exactly the same. I was convinced that cows ate grass and made milk. Stupid. Now, I'm like, how could I have thought that?
Because that's what people want you to believe.
Yeah.
So it's enabled.
And then when I realised the cruelty in dairy, and then I was like, of course, that's baby milk, and then yeah, and then I was done.
Yeah. So it's quite fortuitous, really. So she sort of had done that, and then I was like, when she was telling me about it,
exactly, the rebalancer.
Yeah,
exactly. On Live the Dream, me too.
Yeah,
thought exactly. We're all kind of raised to believe that cows are just milk making machines, and with no idea of how that process actually happens. The only way it happens. And as soon as I found out that, and I was already vegetarian. This was like
same. We kind of
we were both veggie, weren't we?
Yeah, we were both veggie when we met, weren't we? Actually,
yeah,
we were.
And then literally finding out about what happened in the dairy industry and the grinding of male chicks or gassing or whatever. The fact that male chicks are destroyed by their hundreds or their thousands because they're of no use to the egg industry. And then I'm like, how can you say happy eggs? And there's me on fair. Oh, happy eggs for me. Happy.
But
awful.
As
to
paraphrase Maya, you did what you could with the information you had at the time.
Yep.
And then when you got more,
and when you know better, you do better.
I really messed that quote up, didn't I? But
you did what you knew to do at the time, and when you knew better, you did better. I think it's something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. That sounds right. DMAC, I worked on a farm for 5 years, had to quit. Wow, I bet. Were you vegan while you were working on the farm? Or was that something you came to post the farm? Just out of interest. An interesting question.
Yeah. Hi, DMAC, by the way. I don't know if I've seen your name before, but hi.
Hi. Is your icon James Dean? Because if so, that's cool.
Oh, James Dean. Have you seen that picture of James Dean kissing Marlon Brando?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's such a good Photoshop. It's beautiful. Two of the most handsome men.
No, I wasn't vegan, but I'm not. There you go. Okay, cool. That's really interesting. I imagine. Obviously, I don't have that practical insight. I know what happens.
It's funny. It's funny how what you see makes you change, isn't it? It's like when I first became vegetarian, it was actually an art installation at Oldham Art Gallery.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah, I've told you before.
Have you?
Yeah. And it was 3 TV screens, and there were 3 circles on the floor in front of them.
Yeah.
And you were kind of invited. I can't remember whether the voice told you or whatever, but you stood at point number one, and the first screen came on, and it was all butterflies and birds and trees and nature and lovely. And then that stopped, and I think it said on the screen, move to screen 2. And so I moved to that one, and that one came on, and it was all industry. It was factories and machinery and pivots and, you know, launching ships. It was all technology and industry. And then moved to the third one, and just caught me completely off guard. Just showed every animal being slaughtered from the smallest to the biggest. Doof, 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 doof. And my eyes are going wider. And I was just like, and I carried on eating fish for a while after that. Fish hadn't been part of the video. It's funny how I still didn't make the connection to, you know, but that day I went vegetarian, and that was years ago. Like years and years ago. That I don't know whether that was very, very, very early 90s. Like about 93 or something. When I went veggie.
So there you go.
And here I am now, yeah.
Currently trying to give up palm oil.
Oh, Helena.
Iceland's own products are now palm oil free, so accidentally vegan products are plentiful in there. Well, that's good to know. All Iceland's own products and no palm oil.
That's brilliant. We're doing one of our top 10s there, Helena. Oh, I thought it was a wasp.
It's a fly.
We're doing one of our top 10 videos at Iceland. Definitely. Thus far, we've done Tesco, Sainsbury's, and our most recent one was Asda.
Oh yeah, just watched that actually last night.
So we're going to do a top 10 at Aldi, and it'd be great if we can do a palm oil free one at Iceland.
That'd be brilliant.
With their products. Not Tesco's peanut butter on brand says sustainable palm oil as one of the ingredients. Sainsbury's, who make it, I think it's a standard company that sells this basic peanut butter to them both, doesn't.
I sort of, bear with me, I know this is really rude, but I want to Google what sustainable palm oil is. Like, what about it makes it sustainable? Or is it like, you know, when animal products are marketed with things like Farmer's Fresh, which doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Or, you know, Farmer's Choice. No.
Have you seen that brilliant video of that marketing woman?
Yeah, it's fantastic. I love that.
It's amazing. In fact, I'm going to add that to our recommended playlist. I forgot all about that. It's only because you just said that. That's a brilliant.
It's great. You know, so it's marketing jargon. Exactly, a bit like Happy Eggs. Oh, I'm sorry you fell out with your dad, D-Mac, over the
food marketing.
I know. Over the farm thing. I hope you're back on best terms now.
Right. Save. Not
Okay.
2019, thanks.
Fascinating this, isn't it? Watching this.
To
I want the information.
Recommended. Right. I've just added the video to our recommended playlist on YouTube. So good. It's brilliant. I'd forgotten all about that. She's amazing.
It's a really good one to show to people.
It's called Food Marketing Talks or something.
Slip it to somebody who non-passive, non-aggressively, obviously, but who maybe, I mean, we probably all know people who kind of take the mickey out of you a little bit, maybe, for being vegan, even if it's just the odd joke. Flip it to them.
The rebalancer, absolutely. We used to buy Whole Earth, and then I don't know why we haven't gone back to it because we don't use as much anymore. Me and Jay were going to the gym kind of 7 days a week at the time, or 6 minimum. We used to come home and have a my protein vegan blend protein shake made with the dark chocolate almond milk and the Alpro vanilla milk and a big tablespoon of peanut butter.
So nice.
So we went on to the cheaper tubs because it was like £1 less. You know what I mean? And you got more in there. But yeah, maybe it's time to go back to good. I think it's just called Good, isn't it?
Good. Yeah, that rings a bell. Yeah.
The 100%
So according to Greenpeace, yeah, that's nonsense. Sustainable palm oil doesn't exist.
But that's no excuse, is it? The rebalance of this is the thing when it comes to just a quid. And actually, and this is something I'm constantly learning now as a vegan. I've been vegan 5 years, and I do need to start making more of an effort to avoid heavily packaged products and palm oil as much as I can. And I am making that effort. But then we have a discussion like this, and I'm like, you've got peanut butter in you.
Always learning though, aren't we? You know, we do what we can
it.
as we go along, and then when we go, okay, no, make another change. You know, Hedge Rider.
Hello,
love. Go back and watch it all. It was
hi,
great.
sweetheart. You're right.
It's been revelatory.
Brain Girl and the Pussycat on YouTube.
Right.
Chaz channel.
Fantastic.
Our Hedge. Do you all have channels, by the way? I suppose I should come and look, shouldn't I? Did you ever have any accidental slip-ups being vegan? Yeah, first 2 months for me. Special care.
Yeah.
I was having special care for breakfast every morning, but with cocoa milk. We've had cocoa milk for almost a full 5 years. It's just, we love that brand. And I was having special care. And I went into a vegan group and said, you know, like, I've only been vegan a couple of months, but it's going really well. So today I had this and we're having this for dinner and blah. And this guy said, special care is not vegan, mate. The vitamin D in it isn't vegan. So that was like, oh, shit. So I hadn't actually been vegan. But then from that point forward, unless I've been tricked, and I've definitely drunk non-vegan alcohol on holiday. Again, because, you know, if I can buy a bottle of wine in a restaurant on holiday and I know it's vegan, amazing. In fact, that's why I love Kefalonia so much, because you can buy wine from Farm Out, incredible place in Kefalonia in Agostoli. You can buy vegan wine from there. And with me and Jason, usually it's back to the apartment at night after dinner for a drink or whatever, because there's no pubs or anything in Kefalonia or, you know, bars. I think there are some cocktail bars.
Yeah, but it's not the same culture.
It's not a drinking culture at all. But I've been to restaurants abroad and just ordered a glass of red wine, and I've asked if they have vegan, and they've said, oh, don't know. So I'm just like, glass of house red, please. Yeah, I've done that.
Yes, Helena Copperberg, took for granted it would be vegan. Found out 3 years after being vegan, it wasn't. It's not vegan. Yeah. I feel because I'm a cider drinker as well when I drink, which I don't.
Oh, the rebalancer.
I don't drink an awful lot, but I like cider.
And
a lot of them are, which is great.
Asda are bad for packaging their veg and fruit in loads of plastic. Yeah, don't get stuff from there usually. It's Sainsbury's for us, although they're not the greatest. My channel is ME1 TV, interviews, etc., but not done any content in a few years due to partners. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But I'll go and have a look. I should have done that sooner anyway.
I will know.
Beyond Burgers are tasty but ridiculous for plastic. Yeah, I mean, it's the same with the Viva Vera steaks. I love the Viva Vera steaks, and they've got very minimal the cardboard flip that goes over the package. However, it's only the film that isn't recyclable. I think the bottom tray is the same with all of the hummus pots at Aldi.
Oh yes. I did hear about this actually. Yeah.
They're all recyclable.
And we love an hummus.
Well, you know what we've started to do now, because I buy these jars of curry sauce from Sainsbury's, and they're so good. They're like 80p. And they do these fantastic Chinese sauces as well. Chinese chip sauce, chip shop curry sauce.
Oh, yes.
Chinese black bean sauce, lemon chicken, all marked vegan. The jars are fabulous. So I've started recycling them. I've got one with pickles in the fridge, one with flaxseed in the fridge. I've got one with red lentils in the cupboard. But I've said to Jay, you know, people have started using jars as drinking glasses.
Yes.
I love that. So I'm going to, the next 6 will become water.
It's not just a hipster, because it used to be a hipster thing, didn't it? You know, you go places and have daft glasses and like get your food on, like a chalkboard.
It's a good way to recycle,
But
isn't
it's
it?
a really good way to reuse stuff, isn't it?
Absolutely, especially when you've got glass.
Absolutely.
Because they can't recycle it more than a few times, can they?
No.
I don't think. And it's the same with plastic.
Shirley says Aldi's version of Copperberg is vegan, the Alaska brand, and it's nicer too. There you go, Helena. Shirley's got some tea for you there. Thanks, Shirley. That's cool.
Iceland's vegan range and their own brands are cutting down on packaging. I feel more positive shopping there recently. Plus, it's cheaper. Yeah. Now, I've got a fruit and veg story to tell you as well, because not so long back.
Can I go for a wee while you tell
Absolutely. Yeah. Jason and I started. Are you all right, Bill?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I just. Sorry.
Jason and I started buying our fruit and veg from the inside market in Oldham. We did a little video about it as well, about buying fresh and stuff. And we were buying our berries there. I need to start going back there actually for things like collie and broccoli and potatoes, because they're all loose. So that's really good. But the berries were still in plastic containers like berries often are. And we found that they spoiled just a little bit quicker than the supermarket ones did. And because we have berries for breakfast every morning, we used to always have strawberries and blueberries every morning with half a bagel each. And we've started to get a bit more diverse now, because when we went to Kefalonia last year, we couldn't get any berries. So it was kind of like peaches and that kind of fruit for breakfast, which was delicious. So this morning we had peach, blueberry and strawberry.
Oh, that sounds good. Peach and blueberry.
And strawberry. That's what we had this morning. Oh, people. Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm back. New venue, new caravan, new kidney. That's a long story. Sorry.
What's that from?
Victoria Wood. Julie Walters. I'm back.
Oh, she plays her mum, doesn't she?
Plays a mum, yeah.
Do you need any water around?
Oh, can I have a little bit more of that lemon?
Passes it over.
Love this. Other brands are available. Would you consider growing your own berries? I grow my own fruit. Oh, have you just talked about that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I've tried growing strawberries a few times, and it's one thing. So here's the thing now. See what everyone thinks about this, Stuart. As vegans, shouldn't we be supporting the farmers that are focused on fruits and vegetables?
Yeah.
Because that's what we want.
Oh, right, I'm with you, yes. Sorry. Yeah, no, sorry, I had a mental disconnect there.
So therefore, I want to support the people who have got strawberry farms and blackberry farms and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And I'm just hoping that at some point in the future, that they change all of their packaging to paper. Or that you can buy some kind of little basket with separate segments on it. And so you can go and get your strawberries.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I mean?
That's a good idea, isn't it?
And then maybe you can take bits out.
Yeah, you're right. It's Petula Gordino, yeah. Petula Gordino. Yes. The moment ago.
Is that what she's called?
Yeah. This is my mother, Petula Gordino. I said I won't mince words, Reds. Can I winch my legs down onto your hard standing? You leapt at the chance. Anyway, that's enough of that, because she's not paying up.
She can quote lines from so many different things for hours. Can't you, though?
I can.
You've got a proper good memory for quotes. Like funny, particularly comedy.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why.
So you've got Kath and Kim.
Look at my please.
Stacey and
Gavin and Stacey.
Gavin and Stacey.
I'm a crust.
Gimme.
Yeah, to a certain. My mum's better at gimme than
Is
me.
she?
Yeah, my mum's great at that. She loves that. Out gay, she loves it. She's in there.
She's an honorary, isn't she?
Well, she begat me, didn't she? I was begotten.
Begotten.
What's spelled Ecclefechan and pronounced Cucubrum? Oh, everywhere in Scotland. according to Bren. That's one of the jokes. She's like, if the kitchen do catch on fire, we won't be able to get the ambulance here in time because everywhere in Scotland is spelled Ecclefechan and pronounced Cuckoo. I do love Scotland, so any Scottish viewers, sorry.
We have quite a few Scottish viewers, actually.
I like Dundee now.
And Ireland as well.
I love the Irish accent. Really.
Edge Rider's in Ireland, but she's a Manc.
She's from Ireland, but she
lives
in Ireland. But she was we got you.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a mink, merc. I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry.
It's all right. You keep it up anytime.
So warm.
Anytime you like. It is warm, isn't it?
Warm. Not horrible, horrifically, but like I've just been like, I'm not cold today, which is weird because I'm normally cold.
Oh, the rebalance is Scottish. There you go. You see. Whereabouts?
That's also a good accent. I love that accent.
Whereabouts are you from? The rebalance. That is my terrible Edinburgh accent. I can do Glaswegian as well.
Do Morningside ladies in Edinburgh. You'll have your tea.
My friends down in Butlins used to say Bay Harry McGuahigan.
Tavis Mawar, yeah. He's from near Stirling. Oh, lovely part of the country.
I've got friends in Glasgow and Edinburgh. All over the place.
I'll shout out Grant.
Never been to Scotland.
Have you not?
No.
Have you not?
No.
Have you not? Not been.
Have you? You haven't? You lived up there for a while, didn't you?
No, they did the Edinburgh Festival for about 4 years on the trot, which was great. But yeah, yes, I did. Just outside Leith, yeah. She knows better than I do. I did live just outside Leith for a while.
You've told me that story.
Yeah. I can barely tell some Scots accents from some parts of England. Yeah, I mean, the higher up the country you go.
Where are you from, Liv?
Well, I'll just shout out here as well. Grant and Maureen, if they see this in Dundee, getting married soon. That won't mean anything to either of you. Although Grant is becoming vegan.
Oh.
He's in the middle of his process, so good for you, Grant. Balance and the posture you are.
No, don't be ashamed to admit that. You're not Trump.
My mother-in-law's Scottish, never understood a word she said. I think that's for the best, though, because she doesn't like me.
The drag plans are coming along great. Done. We're all sorted. We've got our costumes sorted. We've got our numbers sorted. We had a little talk at the beginning of this video about some of the cruelty-free makeup brands we use. Yeah, might be worth having a look back.
Go back. I was much funnier at the start. No, I voted for Jill Stein. Yes, I'm that person. Well, I see what you mean. Right. I'm American. Yeah, okay, got you. I was reading the same as if it was the same story, and I was like, oh, wow, what an eclectic family.
I sounded like someone just smashed something outside.
It was me.
Were it?
Yeah, I went like that by accident.
Bottles banged together.
There were a soy sauce and a white rice vinegar.
Right, shall we bring this little chatette?
Probably should. Look, we've been up an hour and a quarter.
I know. This is what happens once you get doing them.
This has been lovely. I love because I don't normally do lives because I don't have my own channel. Well, I sort of do, but only to follow these and that. So I don't do this. But this is lovely.
Maybe you should do vlogs.
Maybe I should.
When you're teaching, when you've got a phone, it records video.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Live stream my lessons. Then you could just pay me direct instead of via the university.
Right, my lovelies.
Head Rider, what do you teach?
Oh, there you go.
So I teach theatre making, basically. So writing for theatre, devising, things like that at drama school. So that's me.
I need to get my friend on your live chats, but he's never free when you're on.
I'm a she, by the way. Oh, okay.
See, now I'm glad to know that because I had actually assigned mail to you.
Wow, interesting.
I know. I have no idea why. I think it's the name. Oh. It reminds me of The Equalizer.
Yeah, I
Do you
know,
know
I
what
know,
I
I
mean?
know, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's cool. That's lovely.
Yeah, and that was Edward Woodward.
Edward Woodward. Marvelous.
What was I going to say then?
That's the amazing one. It's very cool. Hi guys, I've just got in from work and saw you alive.
Hi,
Kelly.
Kelly, we're just about to bloody finish. Oh, do you know what? We'll do 15 more minutes. Let's do hour and a half.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just be over here for a second, then. Will you? And I'll talk across to you.
Hey, you can do whatever you want, darling.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
You can do whatever you want. Oh, you know what you could do?
What?
Pop upstairs
Yeah.
for me and bring down off the rail because I'll show my first two dresses. Bring down the red sequined one and the orange, the jeweled one.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll just show just kind of the tops of them two. I'll show you my first two dresses for Pride. Sorry, Helena, the dusting can wait. And besides, Quentin Crisp said once it gets to a certain depth, it don't get no thicker. So what's the point? It's only dead skin. Keep it around. You can build a new you when you get knackered. Oh, I do some daft things. Yes, we have, Kelly. We've sang through everything we're doing. So, oh, well, I forgot I had to.
Yeah.
So this is the red number. It's quite a short dress. There's also a very tarty one behind it, look.
Oh.
Which is like a long,
Filth.
it's like a long basque, really. But that's the red dress. Stuart and I have pretty much got the same.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's almost the same. So them are our red dresses for.
This is gorgeous, actually.
Isn't it? I'm dying to wear this. And this is going to be my orange.
Little orange number.
So I haven't worn this yet. Where did I get this from? I think, unless I'm very sadly mistaken, I'm sure I got that from my RSPCA shop.
Probably. I like it in there.
Yeah, I did. So yeah, that's the orange one, which will look lovely on the day.
It's so shimmery. I love it. Yeah.
Thanks, darling. And they're both second hand.
Yeah.
Both of those dresses, a hell of a lot of what we have, we've bought from second-hand shops.
Yes.
And a lot of my stuff, excuse me, I've had some of my outfits upstairs for 30 years.
19 or what?
I love you, Karen. I've had some of my outfits upstairs for 30 years and I've still got them and I still love them.
They're in good nick.
Live the dream, very true to Garland. Love the dresses, thank you. That's fab. Love, love, love. Do you ever thrift? Produce, not pills. That's all we do. Honestly, we did a video recently. What did I call it? Shopping with the Vegan Queens or something.
Charity
and we took you round all of the, well, not all of them, most of the second-hand shops in Oldham, which it was not a great day for us. Some days we go shopping and we come away with bagfuls of stuff, like bagfuls of stuff. But that wasn't a great day, although I spotted a beautiful dress for Stuart, a little asymmetric LBD with studs on it, which she's going to be wearing at Pride. Have you ever been second-hand shopping in Huddersfield? It's fab for charity shops. There's about 20. No.
Maybe we should have a little trip over one time.
Oh, yeah, there's that movie coming out in there with Renee Zellweger as Judy.
Judy Garland, yeah.
She looks a bit weird. I saw on one of the still pictures. I was like, she didn't look right.
No, a bit off, weren't it?
Yeah, but maybe they'll sort it. Yeah, never been to Huddersfield, but I tell you where we have been, Kelly. What's that? Homophobia.
Homophobia.
I think it's called Homophobia.
That's the summer wine country.
We go through it on the way to when we're going to see Kay and Ian in Yelvertoft.
Mm-hmm.
We go through Homophobia. Some belting second-hand shops there. That's where I bought that black that long black sequin number.
Oh yes.
From this, I've never worn that yet. I haven't worn it at all. I spent a full day there just shopping in charity shops. Lovely bus ride up on the 1842. Well, in Holmfirth. Oh, I've been to Hebden Bridge a few times. Been to the second, some great second-hand shops there as well. We love Hebden Bridge. There's a fabulous little cafe in Hebden Bridge called Greens, which we go to quite often. But Manchester's pretty good as well, you know, for thrift shopping.
Yeah.
Got some great stuff, haven't we?
Bits and bats.
Yeah.
Quite a nice place on Piccadilly that's a bit hit and miss, isn't it? So it's either really good or there's not anything you want that week. But it's on Piccadilly Gardens if anyone's a local.
Oh yeah, the big one.
Yeah.
The really big one. Yeah. That's nice, that. Lemon. No. Now's the time of day when I start limiting my fluid intake.
You've got to really, haven't you?
No, I just wait all the time. You know what I mean? Going through pads like they're going out of fashion.
Oh, we had a brilliant one once.
You sit down because I'm going to go and grab a couple more dresses. Are you all right?
Yeah, of course. So, we had this brilliant one once.
Swapsies.
It's like the same person. Oh, with this brilliant one once. So I have, and I don't want to share it with you, Tinternet, but I will. I have a notoriously, it's not medically diagnosed. I've diagnosed myself as having quite a weak bladder when I've been drinking. I don't drink a lot. It's worse with alcohol, but I don't drink a lot of alcohol. So blah. But yeah, once I break the seal, I really need to go for a wee all the time. And obviously, it's quite complicated when you're in drag because when we've been at gigs, we're tucked basically, which I'm sure everyone knows what that is. Yeah, it could be my prostate. Actually, it wouldn't surprise me. You know, what a catch. But no, in all seriousness, yeah, it could be. I brought my friend Martin. Hello, Martin. Hello, the orange dress is lovely. It's cool, isn't it? She always does this though. She goes, "Oh, look, my eyeball, they weren't out for you." That's the truth. That's the truth. And so we had this one. We did a gig end of last year. And normally I'm fine. I can just put up with not going to the toilet, but I had to go, and she had to like guard me in the cubicle. Well, I was like, "Don't you do this! Don't you do this!" Bits of tape flying all over the place. Oh, it was comical. She's back with shiny things.
Green. That's the green sequin dress. The only problem with it is it's got this big hole in back, and I've worn this 4 times, and I've still got the price tag on it.
Thrifty queen's a happy queen. Could be sensitive bladder. That's why I haven't diagnosed. I can literally pee 7 times an hour. Doctors can help, but I get herbal stuff. Oh, thank you, Helen. Yeah, I will look that up because it is literally like once I broke the seal for the day, I'm like, yeah, that's me. So I will look that up. Thank you.
And that one,
I'm obsessed with this.
I haven't worn this one yet.
So much.
That's kind of cool as well.
I love it. Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a chopped lime.
£4.
Look at that.
Can you see that? There. £4 from I think that was an Age UK one. Brand new. Still got the label inside.
For that, and that's Boohoo as well. That's quite expensive to begin with.
But it was £4.
Yeah, me too, Hedge Rider. I love that.
Nice, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Yeah. It's always good. I'll be in a variety of bodysuits and leotards.
Do you know, one more treat. I'm going to show my new wig.
Because that's my aesthetic. She's gone to find a new wig. Do we get to see you in drag? I'm new to your channel, so sorry if you haven't. I missed it. You will do. So next week, fingers crossed, hopefully it's penciled, we're going to do a cookery video where not us, but 2 lovely ladies who may or may not be in drag will be cooking live for you. I think we mentioned it a bit earlier in this video. We're going to be making scones, so we'll be in drag then on the channel. But we also have our own channel called The Vegan Queens, if you look it up, and we're on Instagram under The Vegan Queens. I did drag as misinformation for my uni degree this year. That's very cool. So what kind of a queen were you, Martin? Tell us a little bit about misinformation. I like that. And who's that gorgeous creature?
I know, right? She just walked in like she owns something or something.
Oh, thanks, Sadie. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. It was, mostly my mother doing the actual cooking and me, attempting to look like I was doing something.
Is this my husband? Shall I just start car door? What do you think of this anyway? I wanted a white blonde and a big do. Look at that.
Look at that. Updo. Fabulous.
So I've not worn this one yet in, you know, like properly as a drag queen. I've only tried it on. And of course you won't be able to see the net once I've got my makeup on.
Marilyn on steroids.
That's what I wanted.
That's her gig.
Did you ever shop in the second-hand vintage shops near Kendall's in Manchester?
Got cheap fabric made in clay as well.
Thought it was. Hello. Sorry, Jason.
We've been live for an hour and 25 minutes. The mania's kicking in.
We're talking about drag.
Sorry, I don't forget the questions. Liv, dumb question. Did England ever for any time use the EU currency? No, so we don't use the EU currency in England. Although, are there some places that will accept it as legal tender?
Not that I know of.
Not that I'm aware of. Ireland, Southern Ireland does. Obviously, it's not part of the UK. Use the euro. But no, not England. No. I was a 50s space woman denying global warming, bought cheap fabric and made an outfit made of gum from clay as well. Good for you. This is what I love about drag. We talked about this actually earlier. If anybody watches RuPaul's Drag Race, which we do love, the winner this year, Evie, oddly, spoiler, sorry, but it was on months ago, so if you haven't seen it, sorry. Yeah, of course. She had a very sort of handmade aesthetic, and I love that about drag. I think it is makeshift and it's made by hand, a labour of love. So I absolutely, completely get where you're going from. There's a place for expensive stuff, obviously, if you're that kind of queen. But yeah, show us how you made it. Show us the art. You know what I mean? That's great. Martin, I love Drag Race. Me too. Do you watch Dragula, Martin? We've been talking about that earlier in the video because the current season that's going to start airing next month, they have an AFAB queen, assigned female at birth, and a drag king on this time, which is going to be wonderful. Shirley Ryan, please come down south and perform. We'd love to. We try and get to as much of the country as we can, but we just need to be booked. So if there's anywhere you fancy venue-wise, get onto them and ask them to book us and look us up, because we'd love to come down south and give you a bit at north.
Oh, shoving a bit of north up the south.
Wow.
You know what I meant.
I'd show a pic, but I can't on here. How? Nowhere does Dragula show. Did you see the new drag series where they put straight men and women in drag? Do you mean Drag SOS on Channel 4? If so, then yes, I think it's a lovely series. I think it's a really great series.
With who? ContraPoints on YouTube. Natalie Wynn.
No, I'm not familiar.
Who is it?
Yeah, Drag SOS. Yeah, some of the girls from up here.
I've not watched that Drag SOS. Stuart's watched
lovely.
it. You've watched loads of it, haven't you? And keep telling me about it.
Really good. I mean, the local girls, they perform in Manchester as well, and it's just very heartwarming, very British, very sort of, you know, but what the power of drag is.
No doubt I'll watch it at some point, but I just haven't yet. That's all.
Helena wants to know, does vegan chat come up in your drag act?
We make a point of it, even though we try to commodize it, so that it doesn't alienate people. We do, you know, kind of always say, "Hi, we're the vegan queens," and what that means is that we're vegans. So everything we put in our bodies and on our face has not come from or been tested on an animal. You could do the same if you wanted. The planet wants you to, but you didn't. And on we go. And we might mention it a couple of times, but we just try not to. Mo Martin's asking where Dragula is. No, YouTube.
It was YouTube. We're not sure if it's moved platforms now, but you should be able to find it all on YouTube.
I think the first 2 seasons are on YouTube, aren't they? That's where we watched it from.
They are indeed, yes. It's under the... if you look on Wow Presents.
Thank you, Avon. Avon?
Avaganda.
Avon.
If you can't...
Am I saying your name right?
Hit us up on Instagram at The Vegan Queens, and I'll send you a link.
Is it Avon or Avon?
Avon Wraithworth. Great name.
Fabulous name.
Yeah, he makes sausage rolls look sexy.
We did our sausage roll taste. It's not talking about you, bitch. You weren't there.
Well, had I been...
Oh, it would have been magnificent, obviously. But, you know.
Well worth it.
You went there. A vegan comedian I once saw said, the only thing with a pulse I eat is my husband, and I always say that now. I've got a crude version. Shall I say it?
Go on.
I say, the only meat I eat is still growing, often in my mouth. I probably wouldn't say it at Pride because kids, and
Yeah.
But yeah. If you add me on Instagram, misinformation, is that all one word, Martin? Adam from the Vegan Queen.
I'm looking. That's what I'm doing. Misinformation.
Is there a space, an underscore, or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Or is it Martin King, maybe? Martin King.
Yeah, Martin King.
At Martin King. Okay.
Oh, pictures are there.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, got you. Sorry.
We get you, honey. We get you now.
I'll sort it.
King 40A, he thinks.
King 40A. Gotcha.
We're going to look for you right now. Right, we are. My husband's just come home and is.
Gotcha.
I always make him a coffee. He's worked hard all day.
And
so
I'm parched.
We're going to get off now, but thank you, people, for spending an hour and a half with us. That was absolutely lovely because we just wanted to do a little impromptu chat about the Vegan Queen, show you a couple of things, show you a couple of outfits, which we have, talk a bit about, cruelty-free makeup, and tell you some of our set list for Stockport Pride, and hope some of you can make it there. So thank you very much. Look after yourselves.
And each other.
Please be excellent to each other.